With that, I am happy to take your questions.
Mayor Dickens, there has been an extraordinary decrease in the homicide rate in Atlanta. But events like this, particularly when there's lots of national media attention, cause people to think that crime in Atlanta is increasing. How do you address that sort of perceptual mismatch?
Yeah, thank you for that, for clearly stating that violent crime is down in Atlanta. Homicides are down 40-something%, up until this very moment. I don't know what the stat is now after today, but violent crime is down in Atlanta. And so the perception may be, because of this mass shooting, that crime is all over the place, but the truth of the matter is it's down. And so reality is reality. The numbers show that it's down, but we still can't rest on that. We have to do policing activities, more police training, more police patrolling, but we also have to do non-policing activities like making sure people have good jobs, making sure that individuals, our youth, have youth opportunities, after-school programs, summer employment, making sure that we invest in our young people, but also do anti-violence training, de-escalation training, helping people to resolve conflicts, and to get rid of the gang leaders, illegal guns, as well as illegal drug sales. And so all of that is a part of our ongoing collaboration with the City of Atlanta, APD, as well as our federal partners, our state and local partners, Georgia State Patrol, as well as our Fulton County Sheriff, Cobb County, as well as our DA. So all of us are working together on those things to fight gangs, guns, and drugs, but also those things that are just related to making sure people are healthy and have opportunities.
Mayor Dickens, just one quick question. I know that there's been members of your city's SWAT team that have been proactive and gone out to some of these businesses and helped train employees. But in light of the world we're living in now, is there any talk among yourself, city leaders, about possibly trying to form a partnership with the Atlanta business community and your police department to work on drills and things like that? Because obviously this is the world we're living in.
Yeah, we unfortunately, just like we have fire drills and tornado drills, active shooting drills are becoming a necessity. As a matter of fact, and Chief Van Housen can talk about this, I think there was an active shooter training drill going on near Battery Park by a business in that area today as we were closing in on this suspect together. So it is very important that businesses take this serious. My cabinet, our leadership, we've had active shooter training of what to do, how to get out of the situation, and how to maintain a level head in the instance. And this also requires us to have professional training so that when police officers and firefighters encounter an active shooting situation, that it's not the first time they are being prepared on that. And so that's why we have to make sure that we have adequate training. And our adequate training includes during cadet school, but also ongoing training that these officers and personnel have over and over annually to make sure that they're prepared for instances such as this, or instances such as what you saw last week at a gas station on Moreland and Memorial, or on and on and on across this nation.
I know this is an ongoing investigation, but do we know there's been reports that the suspect was suffering some type of mental health episode? Have you guys been able to confirm that? And also, do we know if the firearm he was using was obtained legally, or?
Chief Hampton, you want to talk to that?
Again, as you know, most of my statements is all that is still under investigation. We won't talk about any mental health that the subject may or may not have. We have the firearm, and we'll be running any checks on that to see if it was stolen, if it was legally purchased. So we haven't.
What the weapon was?
I will not. I will say it was a handgun. So.